All right, Leos. The overall energy of this reading is the Six of Swords. So you are moving forward. You know what? It may not feel like you are because this is pretty slow moving. It's moving away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters, a much more peaceful place in your life. It's been work. You've been gathering up swords of truth and clarity in order to do that. So this is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, I have the Seven of Cups. There is confusion and love. The Seven of Cups, look at all of them. They all have something in them. And so, they're all like saying, well, pick me, pick me. But when you pick one of those cups, a lot of times it's later, like down the road, you find out, wait a minute, there's something else in that cup. That's not a sincere cup of love. Like this one has a snake, this one has jewels. So there could be another interest with these partners that you pick in life, and relationships get confusing, and they don't work out usually when it's one of these Seven of Cups. So these are the two strongest energies right here in your whole reading. So you're moving away from the confusion and the cups with other priorities in them. So next to the Seven of Cups is the Five of Wands. This is right above the Six of Swords. The Five of Wands is about struggling mentally. It's like confusion, anxiety, stress. This is like being up in your head, okay, all over the place. This is all part of the confusion of the Seven of Cups. There might have been, you might have went through really some struggles in order to move yourself forward because it's right above the Six of Swords. I have the King of Wands next to the Five of Wands. The King of Wands is fire. So that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is Leo's reading. And so this is your energy too. You're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, your other hand on your hip. All cards are male or female, by the way. So I feel like you're getting through this, this confusion, because you are moving forward, but it hasn't been easy to get these mental struggles out of your mind. Sounds like someone's mowing their lawn out there, but this is your reading and I want you to have it, so I'm going to keep going. So the King of Wands here, you're ready to move forward and you're looking back. It's like you're looking back at the struggles that you've been through. You're ready to enter a new life cycle. I have the World card here. This is nice. This is where you're headed. You're headed towards a new life cycle. Definitely. Peaceful, calm, much better place in your life. So you are getting these energies behind you. You're getting away from feeling abandoned or alone or rejected or even ghosted in some cases by the other person. You are so ready to move forward. Under the World card, that brand new life cycle that is coming in, that you're heading right towards, is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, this is you. You've got your sword up. But you're not swinging it. It's not like you're walking around, cutting everybody out of your life. But it's up. And so you're hyper aware. You're aware of what's being said, how people's actions are. And it comes to moving into this new life cycle because you want it. And you want it bad, and you're working really hard to get there. And so if anybody's going to interfere with that, you might swing that sword. So you are in self-protection. And I think that's a good thing. And then I have the Seven of Wands next to the Page of Swords and right under the Six of Swords. Yeah, you will protect this. You know that you want to move forward. You know you want to reach a more peaceful, calm place in your life. These wands could be other people's opinions. They can be conversations, like it's usually what's being spoken coming in. It could be from whoever this was, but I don't really feel like it. These could be thoughts too, that you could be blocking some of your own thoughts, like I can't do this, or this is too hard, or whatever. So good, block those types of thoughts. And it's next to the Page of Swords. So your sword is up, your wand is up, and you are moving forward towards a new life cycle. I have the Nine of Cups right next to the Seven of Wands, and right under this Five of Pentacles. So the Nine of Cups, this can be a card of wishes coming true, but in this reading, it feels like you are actually blocking your love. You put it on a shelf behind you, and you're guarding it. It's like, I'm not handing out my love until the right cup comes along, and you've spent this time alone. You have spent time alone, and you are thinking about, just hanging on to those cups until you find a good reason to hand it out. So the right person must come along, and you will find, I have a feeling, I just got this feeling, the second part of the reading, I think because the Six of Swords is surrounding your entire reading, when you reach the other side of that lake, where it's so peaceful and calm and quiet and just lovely, I think that's where you're going to be able to hand out your love. So let me see if the cards confirm what I'm feeling. Okay, so Leo, I have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups, let me show you these three cards right here on that top line. This is what they are. The Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you were getting those cups all right. See the Seven of Cups in your highest energy? The Page of Cups is just another one of those cups. This is immature energy. That cup has something else in it. It's a fish, so Pisces may or may not be involved in this reading somewheres or strong in somebody's chart. So this is just like telling you, this is what you're leaving behind, okay? You're also leaving behind the Seven of Swords. That is deceitful energy. This is lying, stealing, cheating. It can be rumors. It can be just taking love, not giving. It can be any number of things, but it's deceitful. So you are leaving that energy behind. And that Seven of Swords is right next to the Six of Pentacles. And this is being breadcrumbed. So you were being breadcrumbed in this past relationship. Moving across this lake, the overall energy, and getting to that more peaceful place in your life, that's going to feel so good once you get there. This is almost like begging for attention sometimes. This is only being fed breadcrumbs to keep the relationship barely alive. It throws your scales in life off balance. So, you were being breadcrumbed. So these are the things, if you're wondering, or starting to romanticize about your relationship, your past relationship, these cards are here to remind you of what was going on in your relationship, okay? I have the Sun, and the Sun pops out right between the Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, that feeling of abandonment, that feeling of rejection, of being lonely, left alone, ghosted. And also right under the Page of Cups, another one of those Seven of Cups has something in it, that cup, and there's not enough room for love. Guess what? The Sun is like my favorite card in this whole deck. This is about fresh starts, new beginnings, with lots of love and lots of joy. This is where you're heading. This is what's on the other side of the lake that you are working so hard to get over there. And you're getting there by all that truth and clarity, all those swords that you're gathering up along the way. Lovely, 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 lovely. So, next to the Sun, I have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is under the Seven of Swords, which you were probably stuck in that type of relationship for a little while, and it weighed you down. And you're going to be breaking free. I mean, you were like waiting and waiting and not moving anywhere. So you were just kind of stuck in that relationship, waiting for it to change, waiting for it to come to fruition, waiting for something to happen to make you feel like you're advancing in this relationship. It didn't happen. You just kept getting breadcrumbed. Well, down here, where you're holding on to all those cups of love that you have that you can offer somebody, is the Ace of Cups, and it's right under the sun. There is so much love ahead of you. There is so much love once you get over to the other side of that lake into that new life cycle. There's going to be a huge love offer. I have the Fool. And this is under, there's a couple issues going on here with the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. The Fool, this is the energy of like living on the edge, okay? Throwing caution to the wind, living day by day, living in the moment, enjoying every moment. It can be a lot of fun. So I think that in this past relationship that you're getting away from, you were living in the Fool's energy, just day by day. And maybe it was fun while you were with them, but it wasn't going anywheres. But it's also next to the Ace of Cups. This is a love offer in this new place where you're going. I think that you will take a leap of faith and go with this love offer. You have been through a spiritual lesson. I have the Judgment card here right next to the Fool and right under the Seven of Pentacles. So part of your spiritual lesson is don't live in the energy of the Fool, because you will find that it doesn't work. You know, you're going to get a set one of these cups again. So I think you learned your lesson. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have been blowing their horn down on you, and there you are, just awakening, like, I get it, I get it, I get it. And waiting and waiting and waiting for something to come to fruition here, and being stuck in a relationship and going nowhere, that's not the way to go either. So, you've learned a lot, and it's been spiritual, so it's been very difficult to get through. Now, over here, I have 3 extra cards. So, first off, your reward. Now, usually when you learn a spiritual lesson, you get a reward, okay, from the universe, because they're hard to get through. I have the Hierophant. This is the card for Taurus. So Taurus may be strong in your chart someplace, or someone else's around this reading. But the Hierophant is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about security, stability. This is a very spiritual card that can be about marriage, commitment. This is going to be your reward. I have the Death card right next to the Nine of Wands. Now, the Death card is a card for Scorpio. So Scorpio could be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But this is about leaving the old behind and moving forward, like ringing out the new year, ringing out the old year, ringing in the new year. And so, you know, you had to reach your wit's end in order to get to this point of moving forward and ringing out that old year, ringing in this new year. It has been difficult. It's been a hard journey, but you are doing it. You're absolutely doing it, and there's a reward waiting for you on the other side of that lake. Now, Leos, I got cards here. This is, let me show you. The Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. This is about, there's a conglomerate of entities that Esther Hicks, she's a medium, that they can speak through her. And what it is it's like affirmations, or, you know, it kind of explains the way the universe works. Now, I don't know what card you're going to get, but it may or may not have anything to do with this reading. But let's find out. Jeez, there's so much traffic out there today. I can't believe it. So I'm just going to shuffle these. And we are going to pull out something the universe wants you to know. Something the universe wants Leos to know, please. That's what we want. Something the universe wants Leo to know. Okay, I'm going to cut these cards and take the bottom card. I'm going to cut right there. My every relationship can now feel better. Wow, my every relationship can now feel better. And that's the card. And on the back is actually what Abraham had said through Esther. By intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationships, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention not to what you are disagreeing about, but to the things you agree upon. That is the resolution in all relationships. For when you focus on what you do not like, by the law of attraction, you solicit more of what you do not want. So it's called intending. It's by intending. So you give your greatest attention to the things that you agree upon, not to what you don't agree upon. It's what you put out there in the universe that you attract. So this is your card from the universe, and I'm putting it right here. I'm also turning it around so that you can pause, frame, and read this anytime you want.